Alright, I think you all know what has to happen today. Now I know every single hardcore YouTuber does this, but come on, it has to be done. Today we're gonna dread an ocean monument, and to do that, I'm gonna need a lot of sand. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smelt down some stone, we're gonna make a blast furnace, and I'm going to get an armorer villager. That way I can get, I think you get shovels from him, or is it a toolsmith? Actually, I think it's a toolsmith, but we're also gonna make an armor anyways, just for free diamond armor. Alright, now we're gonna go in here and plop this down. It doesn't really matter what these starter tools are, because all we're looking for is to fully max them out. Okay, never mind, we got a pickaxe. Not what I wanted. Alright, and I did get a toolsmith to sell me shovels, so we got a shovel here, and then here's some shovels that I found while looting end cities. And now I'm going to need a lot of sand, so I'm going to rip apart this entire island right here, and then I'm going to have to go and look for a bigger desert to rip apart later. Also guys, leave a comment down below of when you think I'm going to use my first totem. I have not popped a totem yet in this world, so let me know when you think I'm going to pop one. Alright, and I think that's enough sand from this place. Now what we gotta go do is we have got to go find an actual ocean monument. So I'm gonna bring with me a lot of doors, totems, and I'll bring with a couple potions as well. Next, we gotta find the ocean monument.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And look at that, there's one right there, pretty close to our base as well. And we're gonna go right in. Alright, and here he is right here. Alright, one down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually set up a little area over here to have all of our items. Alright, also, I gotta fly back home. I'm going to get some buckets of milk. Alright, and back in we go. Here's Elder Guardian number 2. Alright, and here's Elder Guardian number 3. I am pretty sure that that is all the other guardians in here, so I think this ocean monument is finally taken. So these are the sponges that I got from this one. I don't think that's enough, so what I'm quickly gonna go do is I'm gonna go find another ocean monument and get more sponges, because the more I have, the faster this goes. And I'm also gonna build a nether portal right here, because that's how you dry out the sponges, by quickly going to the nether and just placing them down. Alright, and now as I was flying around and looking for another ocean monument, I found this. Also, there's an ocean monument right there. But I found the Mushroom Island. This is extremely rare and extremely helpful. Alright, and I got just a little bit over 2 stacks of sponges. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build ourselves a portal. And of course, we spawn next to a bastion. Now we just do this. Alright, just like that, all of my sponges are now dried out. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna start with the interior, and we're just gonna start sponging everything up. Alright, and I have fully cleared out the ocean monument of water. Oh, look at this. Looks like there's a crystal geode right here. And I guess while I'm here, I'm going to take these blocks because I will be wanting to build with these eventually. There we go. We've got plenty of calcite, and also we did get some amethyst. So I can make an amethyst farm if I want to. Now, another thing that we will need large amounts of is going to be glass. So I'm hoping we can get around 3 shulker boxes of glass filled up, because we will be using glass as the ring for the ocean monument circle. I think now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and try to get as much glass as possible. That way I don't have to just constantly come back and get more glass while I'm building. So we will be right back with all the glass.
1 eternity later.
Alright, and we did get a good bit of glass. We did not fill up 3 shulker boxes, but we did fill up 1 and about halfway through a second one. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in the middle of the ocean monument, and we are going to start making the ring. I think I'm going to need some invisibility potions, so let's go craft some of those first. Alright, and there we go with my invisibility potion on. The guardians will not hurt us. I don't have my armor on, but I do have it here in case I need to quickly throw it on. Anyways, so now we're gonna make the ring, which is gonna be 128. So we're gonna have to go out 64 in each direction, which is just going to be a full stack of blocks, so I don't have to count, which makes this so much easier. So now I gotta make the ring, which I will be following a circle generator on Google for this. All right, and these lines are going to be 16 blocks long. So we already have 2, so then we'll go out 7 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then in this direction as well. There we go. And then we will start the construction of the ring. So let's do all this in a time lapse. And there we go. The circle is fully completed. We had a little bit of technical difficulties in doing it, so I had to basically go around and redo the entire thing. But I can now confidently say that it is completely done. And there's nothing more satisfying than looking at our circle in Minecraft. Now what I gotta do is I have got to remove all of the kelp that is inside this circle. So let's get to doing that. And the reason I am removing all of the kelp is because when I go to place sand to drain out the ocean monument, if it lands on kelp, the kelp will actually destroy the sand, therefore ruining all the work that I had done to put down all the sand. I think now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just sit back and wait for a little bit for all the kelp to despawn. There we go. All the kelp has been removed. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put all the glass on the ring. Alright, well I sure did underestimate how much glass I would need. All that glass that I had in those shulker boxes covered up this much, which isn't too bad, but not as much as I think it would do. So now I need to get more glass, so I'm going to have to go AFK at my raid farm since I'm out of emeralds, spent it all on glass. And we're going to try to get at least 2, maybe 3 shulker boxes full of glass. I might have to go mine some more sand and then smelt that. I'll be back when we have all the glass needed to fill in the ring.
The next day.
Alright, and off camera, I have gotten all the glass that we should need. I'm probably gonna have to get more, but that's alright. And also, you're probably wondering, where did my totem go? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now, I can always be watching you.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yes, I did get a totem texture pack from my thumbnail maker. It's very, very cool. And honestly, it looks really good. I love it. Let me know what you think of the totem down below. But anyways, here is all the glass that we did get and a couple more in here. This should be enough to at least finish one whole side of the ring and maybe a little bit more. And then we'll get started on placing sand and then go back and get more glass. Alright, well we are just about halfway done, a little over halfway done with the entire ring, so it's going pretty smoothly. I am down to my last shulker box of glass. I don't think this last shulker box is going to fill the entire thing up, but you know what? We'll work with what we have, and if we run out, then we'll just start the sand. Alright, well this is about how far I've gotten with this whole thing, so, I mean, it's about 3/4 of the way done. This is almost done, so I'm just going to go back and get enough glass to finish this section off, and then we're going to start with the sand. Alright, well I was really close to finishing it. We didn't get all the glass that we needed, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. We're going to get started on actually placing down the sand. Alright, and this right here is going to be the little contraption that I will use to place all this sand down. Basically, once I place another observer here, it is going to constantly be pushing this piston, which will then push the sand out, and I won't have to go around placing all the sand myself. I'll just sit here right click. So, once I place this piston, we will go into sand mode, and of course, time lapse. Alright, and we are about, I'd say about an hour into this. We haven't got a whole lot done, but it's looking alright. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Alright, well now that I'm getting closer to the monument, I need to go and make more invisibility potions. And for those of you who do not know how to make an invisibility potion, it is pretty simple. First, of course, you put another word in the bottle. Next, you're gonna put a golden carrot in the bottle, which will then make a potion of night vision. And then on that potion of night vision, the last thing is add a fermented spider eye. When the potion's made, it's time to head back. Now I know all of you guys really want to see the satisfying time lapse of me completing the entire thing in the time lapse, but this is just taking so long and I don't want my file to be that big, and it is like 10:30 at night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go and try to finish the entire thing off camera all tonight. So we'll see how that goes. So far we've placed 22,000 sand, okay? Keep that number in mind, and we have also placed 2,771 sponges. So I will come back when we are fully done drawing out this ocean monument, and then we'll go and see the stats. And there we go, everybody. The ocean monument is finally drained. Finally. I'm not gonna lie, this has taken me forever. I have probably spent about 20 hours placing sand and placing sponges, constantly building up sand pillars and going back in the nether to dry out my sponges. This has been pain, so please like and subscribe for all the pain I went through for this. But I can gladly say that it is finally done. There's one more thing we need to do. I need to replace all the dirt on top of this ring with glass, so let's do that real quick. All right, there we go. The glass ring is fully installed. I love the look of this. I might put another block on top of the glass to add some decoration to this. But for right now, I think this is what it's going to look like. But it is time to finally pack up and leave. I don't want to look at the ocean again. Also, I said that I would show you the statistics for when I ended my replay mod and my footage of draining it until now. Yeah, that's a big increase. I went from having 22,000 sand placed to 57,000. Now, I don't remember what the sponges were. I don't think I looked at those, but I know it was nowhere near around 7,000. Also, guys, we have officially hit day 400 on this room. All right, and now with everything put away, I'm gonna head upstairs and we're gonna fill in these walls finally. Now, what I was thinking was putting a little row of stairs like this on each of the columns, and then I'm gonna put stone walls in the corner, and then for this section right here, I'm gonna place windows. I don't think that looks too bad. So now I just gotta repeat that on all the other sides. The second side is done, third side is done, and the last side is done. All right, next thing I want to do is I want to finish the inside of my house on the right here. What do you think? Do the hanging like leaves / flowers give the room a little like pop or something? Or should I just put like some hanging lanterns around? All right, now the last thing I want to do is I want to finish off laying down the carpets. All right, there we go, and carpets have been installed. But I think that is gonna do it for today's episode, you guys. Again, let me know down below what you want me to do with the ocean monument. And next episode, another big thing is happening.